Hey, hi all. So in this session, we'll talk about stack and queues in C Sharp. Okay. So stack is a generic type or generic class, right? That is going to, arrange the elements of a specified data type, right? Using a last in first out a principle, right? That is, elements are added to the top of the stack and removed from the top of the stack, right? Last in first out or first in last out. Understood? So in stack, elements are stored and accessed using last in, first out. Let me tell you the definition, right? Stack in C sharp, right? In C sharp, stack stack elements are stored and accessed in last in, first out principle. That is LI4. So that is elements are added, right, to the top of the stack and removed from the top of the stack. So whatever element is adding it, that is going to be removed first. Okay. Syntax is stack, right? Data type, right? And here stack name equal to new of stack and data type. For example, stack string names equal to new of stack string close. So here we are going to use three methods, right? Stack is having three methods. One is push, second one is pop, and next one is peek. So pop push means it is going to add, right, or push element to the top of stack. Okay. Pop means removes the element from the top of stack. So here peek means returns an element from the top of the stack without removing. Okay. So these three methods we frequently using as part of stack. So to push for the above example, names dot push of ABCD. This will add to your stack. Similarly, push some value. So this is always adding on top of the stack. So to remove this, when I say names dot pop, right, it removes, right, the recently added value, that is 40. When I say pop, it is going to remove. When I say like peek, right, it is just returning, right, top of the element without removing. Okay, let's get see the demo here in the C sharp. Okay, so now I'm just removing this and I'm keeping the main function ready, right? And here I'm going to define, right, stack of, my god, stack string equal to stack string, right? Let me do this. because it's a generic type, you need to import, right, namespace. So hence it is throwing an exception, show potential, you just import system dot collections dot generic. Okay, this is the declaration of stack. Now to push or insert a value, we'll use push of abcd, right? This is going to push values into stack, right? And I'll use some a, right? So to print these values, I'm going to use for each item in, for each item, find string item in, right, names, and here I'm going to say item. So when you run this, it is going to print all the items from your stack. That is last in first out. Look at here, last I added the AAA and then it is printing first and then it is printing second and this the first one is printing as last. That means last in first out or first in last out. Whatever last I added, that is coming out as a first, and whatever I added as a first, that is coming out as a last. That is the principle of stack. Okay, to remove this names dot pop, this is just removing the element, right? Now when you print this now, right, and you will see values are different. Look at here. So these are three values first it has printed. I just popped out. So when I pop it, right, from the stack first element, this is the EAA value is going to be removed, and then remaining two values get printed. Okay. And again, when I say like console dot right line of, right, names dot peak, right, and see like what value it is storing. Let me print some line for the differences, that way you can see that it is printing different values. So look at here, right, this is three values, this is two value, and this is the peak value. Peak is just giving top of the element. Okay, again you give a separator if you want, right, and just run it now and you'll see first three values get printed and after pop two values, and in peak it is just giving top element without removal, right? This is the nature of a stack. Okay, if you want to add or push or insert some different values and wanted to remove using pop and peak kind of operations like last in first out and first in last out, right, you simply use it, right, this stack concept, very simple. Okay, and going back to the document here, next one is queue. So again, a queue also a generic data type, right? So queue, tell you, is a generic type that arrange elements of specified data type in the order of first in, first out, or last in, last out. So this is the order it is going to maintain. So stack is first in, last out, last in, first out, but this queue is first in, first out, last in, last out. Okay, so remaining things are same, but queue is having different methods here, right? Let me tell you syntax for more clarity. Queue, right, data type, queue name equal to, right, again queue, right, data type cross. For example, right, Q, I'm going to define again names or countries this time, right? Country equal to new of Q string close. So now I'm going to add country, right? Dot. So here we are going to use different methods, right? As you looking at stack, it is having these methods, but when it comes to Q, right, these also having different methods like for push and pop and peek, but methods are different. This is NQ and this is DQ, right? And the peak is same. So NQ means add an element, right, to the end of the queue. Add or push element to the end of the queue. So removes the element from the beginning of queue, right? Because it's the first in first out, last in last out. So here peak means returns an element from the beginning of queue, right? Without removing. That's it. Okay. Let's see the demo here. Right. Going back here, right? I'm going to define Q here. Q, right? Of string type, and here country equal to new Q of string like this, and here country dot, right, NQ of, right, India, country dot NQ of, right, China, country dot NQ of, right, US. And now to print this, I can same process, I can use it for a Q also, right? So for a string in country, right, I'm going to print these values and just here to pop, right, country DQ, so that it will remove the item from top. That means a beginning. And again for the peak, I'm going to use peak, right, which is going to, what happened, not console, this is country, it is going to return the beginning of the element. Okay, and I'll see, and I'm going to say printing two elements, right? And these are stack elements. Let us run and see. So here, look at this: India, China, US. So whatever order you have pushed, same order it has got printed, right? And after that, so I just removed item here, right, using DQ. It has removed first item, and remaining two items got printed. And again, I called peak. It has given top of the item. Now coming to the stack, even I pushed in different order. I printed in different order because last in first out and first in last out order. Okay. Let me keep this as another new line. Now clear, it seems. These are the three countries I added. First country are removed and two are printed. And I used peak, it has taken and first element of beginning of Q and it has printed. Coming to the stack, I added in reverse order like ABCD, QWERTY, and AAA. It has printed in last and first order. That's why it is in different order. And when I pop up it is going to remove the first element, right? Remaining two elements printed. Okay, and here it is taking a peak value from the top of your stack. Okay, I hope you understood the concept of stack and queue. It's all depends on like how you are going to use in your real scenarios. Based on the requirement, you are going to choose either stack or queue. Okay, clear? So I hope you understood this difference between stack and queue, right? First stack is a last in first out or first in last out principle, and this is first in first out, last in last out principle, and it is having methods different names enqueue and dequeue, and it is having push and pop. Okay, thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you.